Need a yep, like a fresh pack of za, and it's masa masa. They not like us. They not like us. Hey, this song will be forever a banger. Leo, they not like us. They not like us. These sweet chili nigga ninjas. We gonna roll them up like a fresh pack of za. 69 got, yeah, the devil is a lie. Hey, hey, hey. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Falcon is vibing this morning. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you guys see this is when you see this. Hey, go Kendrick. Go Leo. Go Leo. Mm. She a fan. She a fan. She a fan. Hey, hey, hey. Shout out to the fans. Hey, shout out to Leo's fans. Run for your lives. Run for your lives. All right, y'all. Let me start cutting up. This is my shit, though, y'all. This will forever be a banger. In my opinion. What do y'all think? Do y'all think this will forever be a banger? Yes, I think it will be. Anyways, good morning, Leos. Good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you guys see this is when you see this. As y'all could tell, I woke up. I woke up like this. Flawless. All right, y'all. I just woke up feeling amazing. Y'all may have done the same. Y'all may have woken up today just feeling like really nice, just fabulous, glorious. All right. All right, Leos. But let's see. We're gonna do no contact today. We haven't did a no contact in a minute. All right. I'm also channeling too, because could be a Taurus, don't have to do with a Taurus, but somebody could be looking at you now, right? Someone, hello everybody, good morning. If I didn't say that already, I'm sorry. Good morning. I think I did though. Oh, y'all talking amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm looking at the chat is moving, so I'm like wondering what's going on. But anyways, y'all, welcome back to the channel, FieryFalconTarot. If you're new here, welcome. If you return to the channel, welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Leash, and I'm a fellow Leo, just like some of you guys may be. Okay, cross watchers are always welcome. Roles can always be reversed. Take what resonate, leave what does not resonate. And let's get ready to jump into it. Okay. I thought I brought my... I guess I didn't. I thought I had it. I was going to burn the Palo Santo, but oh, here it is. I did grab it. All right. But anyways, y'all, channel messages here. Someone could be looking at you now. All right. So I don't know. Maybe you didn't look good in high school and now you look good. I don't know. Maybe somebody didn't realize you and now people are realizing you. I don't know. There's something here about look at me now. All right. I'm also seeing that movie too. I think it's called like Now You See Me. I actually enjoy that movie. Yeah, big wave. All right. You been drinking liquid death? I saw the wave. I said big wave. I'm like, yeah, waves. I like waves. I like water. I've been drinking liquid death water. It is amazing. I've had it before too. I've had it before too. I think it's like fresh mountain water if I'm not mistaken. But I definitely had it. It comes in a can. I've never seen it in the bottle. I've always seen it in the can, but it is really good water. You are 100%. But anyways, there's a movie y'all called Not Look at Me Now. Now You See Me. All right, so it's like a magic movie based on magic, y'all. So it could be something happening with that. Y'all could be witnessing some magic. Y'all could be seeing some magic here. I don't know. But what I'm getting here is that you fresh now, Leo. So I don't know what y'all just did or what happened. Y'all might have had like a come up. Okay, if you didn't have a come up, then maybe some of y'all are about to have a come up. This could be anything. New job, new home, whatever. But anyways, let's take a look at the person on your mind, all right, and see what's going on here with this new contact, all right. Nam yo horenge kyo, nam yo horenge kyo. Every time I do this, I always think about I'm on some silly stuff today. I don't know what's going on. But every time I see the sage, I always think about if anybody's ever seen What's Love Got to Do with It, you know, it's a sad movie, but when Tina found she became, I think, a Buddhism, and she started chanting. So I always think about that specific scene. But anyways, y'all, that's just me being silly. But good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Let's get into it. Let's get started with a morning mantra. All right, let's get started with a morning mantra. Archangels, divine white light, please guide and watch over this act of divination for the sign of Leos. If anything is not of the light, I ask that you claim it and bring it to the light. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. All right, Leos, but these folks ain't like us. We know that. We know that already. But yeah. Somebody's looking at you now, okay? Someone's seeing you now, identifying you now, or maybe the world is seeing you differently now, viewing you differently now, something like that here. Like it's kind of like the energy of, you know, someone was in a corner, ignored, and now you're out of the corner, you're on stage, or you're in the public view, whatever like that, and like now people see you, right? But you've always been there. It's kind of giving that energy. But let's see. So, being as though we're talking about no contact for you guys, I don't know. That was a channel message here, but I don't know. Maybe someone's seeing your point of view now or something like that. We'll see. It says, I can make a difference. Yeah, y'all keep getting this card out this day. It's came out quite a bit. All right, you could go check any of the other videos, but it's definitely came out. Let me see if we can get y'all one more. Can we get Leo's another card? Because they just got that card in the reading like a few days ago. So let's just see. How y'all doing though? How y'all doing? Y'all been good? So it's kind of like the sun card at the bottom of the deck here. We're going to read that in a second here. It says you are capable of more than you know. Didn't y'all get this card yesterday too? I think y'all did. I think y'all did. We're going to pull one more card here. At the bottom it says nothing can dim the light that comes from within. And there's a sun. All right. So if someone is slandering y'all, name, social media, whatever, however, it's like no one can dim your light, Leos, okay? I keep telling y'all that we are a reflection of the sun, right? We are ruled by the largest star in the galaxy, which is the sun, in case you didn't know that. And if we are an image or a likeness of that, then why can't you shine just as bright as the sun, right? Even when the clouds try to dim the light from the sun, even when the clouds try to block the sun, right? We can still see the rays of light shining brightly through the clouds. So it's like you got to continue to project your beautiful energy no matter what it looks like outside, right? No matter how gloomy, how dark, how dim, no matter who tries to get in front of you, who tries to block you out, you still got to shine, right? So something about that here. Let's try to pull one more card from here that y'all didn't get already. Enjoy the beauty of becoming. All right. Y'all had that card the other day too. Let's try to pull one more. I'm just trying to see if we can get something different for y'all. I think that card y'all definitely got out yesterday. I remember. All right, let's see what came out. It says, don't be afraid to be great. So Spirit just continues to encourage you guys to don't be afraid to be great. Continue to stand out. Continue to let your light shine. If you haven't been letting your light shine, you need to start letting it shine. Okay? It says you are capable more than you know, Leos. Okay? We talked about this in the other video. These cards keep coming out here. I don't think that you guys are taking the advice of letting it shine and being great. I don't know. What are y'all not doing here? I can make a difference. I feel like a lot of you guys still feel like you can't make a difference here. But just think about this. Like when it's cold outside or chilly outside, and when that sun actually comes up and you feel that sun on your skin, what do? You're like, oh my God, that feels so good, right? The warmth of the sun, right? When you're standing outside and you're in like a shady area where the building is blocking you, and as soon as you hit that corner, the sun hits you, you're like, oh yes, it warms you up, right? So it's the same thing, that the same attitude that you got to have out here in life every day, Leos, because the world is cold every day, every night is cold, right? So it's like y'all got to continue to shine, right? No matter what. So I don't know what's going on here with y'all. What's up with that? But let's see. My best is enough. All right, there's a new one. All right, Leo. So your best is enough. Right. All right. Always follow your heart. You always get this card as well. Always follow your heart. All right. And your heart always will lead you guys to the sun, to the warmth. Right. I was going to go somewhere. Oh, I thought I had a different. Yeah, here it is. I'm about to say, I thought I had a different deck. So let's see. So those of you guys are in no contact here. Maybe someone didn't believe that you could make a difference, or didn't believe that this relationship was going to be different, right, than the previous one. Something like that here. Y'all got two cards out. It says inner beauty. It says, I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze to the light within everything. Personally and physically, appearances are in the imagine of a man. Beauty and God and goodness, are in the imagine of the God. All right. So some of you guys, you could be imaginary things. Imagining things. I don't know, daydreaming about things here. Daydreaming about a beautiful life, a better life, a healthier connection here. Some of you guys are just daydreaming about this no contact. It's more like what you would have did differently. Kind of like, oh, I should have said this, or when they said that, I should have said that, or why didn't I do that? It's kind of giving me that here. But God is saying, or your angels, whatever you resonate with, is saying to see the inner beauty of everything. See everything with the gaze of the light, right? Which is basically what I just said, but just not using those words. Let's see what else needs to be healed here. It says positive thinking. This is the healing energy oracle deck, by the way, that we're pulling from. So your inner beauty needs to be healed here, Leos or cross watchers. So again, how you think about things. Like instead of thinking about what you should have said differently, then you should have been looking at all sides of the coin. Like, okay, what this person said, their emotions, your emotions. So someone here is replaying the situation between the two of you guys. All right, we got positive thinking here. It says, my life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts to that with the beginning brings me well-being. I place what is weighty for me into the hands of the universe. So weighty means basically heavy, okay, in case you guys are like, weighty. All right, into the universe. Little by little, the light awakens in my being and I find serenity. So letting go and letting God, basically, okay? Lack of better words. This is basically what the positive thinking is speaking about, right? Anything that's been weighing you down or feel like you just can't do it on your own, or you don't have an answer for it, you don't know what to do next. You basically just take that weighty energy and you give it to God, or you give it to your angels, or you give it to the universe, whatever the case may be, and just let it go, right? It's pretty much the same thing. Like we always talk about it. It always comes up. It just comes up in different word forms, right? So it ultimately all means the same thing, right? Even when we manifest here, we visualize it and we let it go. So that way we can attract it, right? And we work on healing ourselves to align with the frequency or the vibration of what it is that we're trying to manifest. It's the same thing. It works the same thing, no matter what it is that you're talking about. So anyways, there is someone here that is, again, thinking about the situation here, right? Someone, you might be thinking positive about this, Leos, or maybe you've been thinking negatively. I don't know. Someone else could be thinking about this positively, and they need to be thinking about the situation, and I'm sorry, they could be thinking about the situation negatively, and they need to be thinking about it positively. So positive thinking is here. So some of you guys need to heal your thoughts, right? I say it all the time. Thoughts become things, and those things become your reality, or prohibits the reality from forming because of the negative thoughts, right? Because you can't manifest it from a negative place, especially if this person is not on that negative frequency. Now, if they are on the same low vibrational frequency, then it's very possible that there could be something here. So for some of you guys, that could be why it's no motion here, because some of y'all are on a higher frequency than this other party, All right, let's get one more from here. All right. And so that's why we, most of the tarot reader community, we always encourage you guys to not wait for nobody to show back up, to, do whatever, because it's a possibility that it may not never happen. Because if you're honestly choosing to heal, raise your frequency, access a new set of ladders, whatever, climb that new set of steps, however it shows up in your lives, right? Or however you resonate with it. But you're healing yourselves. And if this other person is not healing themselves and they're not doing the work, then you can't really sit around hoping that someone is going to eventually do the work, right? When there's days, months, weeks, years that are going by. So that's why most of us don't encourage you guys to stick around and wait. You got to just keep healing yourself and move forward and accept the new things that are opening up on the new frequency or new timeline that you guys have access. Does that make sense? I mean, we could hope for the best for everybody, right? But at the same token, we can't sit around and wait. All right, the last card here we have faithfulness. It says, I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and in the universe. Basically what I just said. Good morning, tree. Good morning. But basically exactly what I said here. You got to continue to be faithful to you, right? It's called self-journey, self-healing, self-love, right? Self-growth, right? So again, we can't wait around for someone else to hope that someone else is going to be doing the work. We can't do that, right? Because they may not never do it. So that's why you got to continue to have focus on yourself and continue to, and some people are like, oh, you're selfish, that's selfish. Well, not really, because we are here to learn experiences. We're not here to sit around and wait for other people's experience. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you had the experience, now it's time to go. It's like you got on the ride, now it's time to go do something different, right? It's like being at an amusement park. There's so many adventures, there's so many thrills, there's so many rides, right? There's so many experiences, quote unquote, right? So it's like, why would I sit here and wait and get on this ride again that I already, experienced, when there's like 300 other rides, right? Just hypothetically speaking. So the same thing, you got to have faithfulness, continue to have your faithfulness. If you don't, you need to get it, all right? Work on your inner beauty and your positive thinking. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. So let's see what's going on here with this no contact. So I feel like this is exactly what happened with this no contact. This person felt like this relationship was about the same as other things that they have experienced, when that was their first mistake, Leo, right? Which was comparing you to whatever the hell that they were dealing with here. Because once you deal with a Leo, you see everything differently. Whether they admit it or not is totally different. Oh my God, this deck is stiff. This is the Universal Tarot deck. Yeah. I'm starting to go through a lot of my decks, y'all. I have so many decks that I didn't want to keep using my favorite decks over and over. They're all my favorite, but I just wanted to have a switch up. So I've been going through my decks, looking at decks that I haven't used in a while, and here's one that we have not used in over a year, I think. But anyway, so something like that here. This person wasn't thinking that you were faithful, Leo, when that's where they went wrong again. And the inner beauty here. So maybe someone didn't see or realize your inner beauty here, Leo. Strike 3. They were just striking out like left and right, right? They didn't think that you were giving your best, or they thought that they could find better than you. Okay, they didn't think you were good enough. Basically, just all kind of red flags here. Or this could have been your ass, Leos. Take it how it resonates. This could always be reversed. So, anyways, let's take a look here. Holy angels, tell me about the person on Leo's mind. Hold on, we did not do the dice. I just realized that. Damn. Talk to me about the person on Leo's mind, the situation with this no contact here. 16, Tower. Confirmation with the horn outside. So he could have been dealing with a Scorpio. Don't necessarily have to have been, but this definitely could have. Some of y'all could be experiencing this right now. All right. We are still in Scorpio season. Let me check that. Yeah, we are actually. Yeah, for like a couple more days. Not many more days here. All right, we have 18, the moon, Cancer. So, okay, so something was hidden that was now being exposed here with this tower energy. So I feel like I said, red flag, red flag, red flag. I just called out a lot of red flags. So there was a lot of situations that happened between the two of you guys that I feel like y'all just let it slide, or maybe you talked about it, maybe you didn't really think nothing of it, something like that here. Maybe you didn't say anything. Maybe you were quiet. Maybe you were silent, right? We got preach. Okay, Young Dolph. Okay, so we just had like an anniversary, I believe, for Young Dolph, because if y'all don't know, I think he was, you know, met his demise about 4 years ago. So this could have been somebody that y'all may have known for 4 years. You could have dealt with this person for about 4 years, Leos. Okay, 4 months, something like that here. But there's something here. There's a period of time here where y'all was able to see something here, and I feel like y'all just kept it to yourselves here with the moon card. Like, maybe that's not really what's happening. But I feel like now it's being exposed with the tower energy. The first number up is now being exposed that, yeah, it exactly was what you were thinking it was. We have the number 2 here. Yeah, the high priestess. So y'all weren't listening to y'all intuition here. Number 2, this person could have been a Pisces. Don't necessarily have to be. Some of y'all, this could be coming out here between Scorpio season and Pisces season, if it hasn't already. All right, what else is going on between Leo and this person that are not in contact with here? We have the 4 showing up in the reverse here. So that's the Emperor card. So this person could have been an Aries. All right. And I'm going to show y'all. Here's the number 4 right here in the reverse. Okay, so maybe y'all thought this person was an Emperor. It came up in the reading, I think, yesterday, where someone thought that they had the king, the queen, or the emperor, or the ruler, or something like that here, and somebody had a princess of wands, okay, which is like a page of wands. Yeah, something like that here. So we now have the number 9 showing up here, okay. That's crazy. Could have been something could have happened in Virgo season too. Somebody could have been a preacher, or somebody just could have liked to preach a lot, like talk a lot, like y'all know how y'all got like those people that just talk, but they don't really do what they talk about in their own personal lives here, like that kind of person. Confirmation with the word. Damn, that just scared me. It came out of nowhere. But yeah, confirmation. So it's kind of giving me somebody like that here, someone that talks a lot. Like they always got an answer for something here. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all ever seen somebody when y'all talk to somebody, they like always got an answer. Like they always, like they don't never really think about anything. They just, it's a person that's always ready to respond. Very snappy, very snippy. So this person's mind is very much alive. Okay. Hmm. Well, I said 9 too, right? So what's that, September? So it could have been like a Libra, or what's that, Virgo season as well too. So you could have been dealing with a Libra or Virgo here. Number 9 is also for the dice, is also a Hermit as well too. What else is going on here? We got number 17 in the reverse here. Yeah, the star. So y'all, by seeing all these red flags, I feel like y'all seen some of these red flags early on, right, Leos? I feel like a lot of y'all ignored those red flags early on because, you're trying to be faithful. You're a fixed sign. You guys like to stick things out, bless your hearts. Bless your hearts. And I feel like y'all always see the inner beauty in people because you continuously think positive. You're like, okay, well, this is not really how it's going to be with the star card, right? Like, some of y'all could have also just started realizing, like, okay, I can't continue to ignore these red flags. I got to actually be honest with myself and look at the signs here that I'm being given here. The star in reverse, the emperor in reverse. This is not what I think is the version of an emperor that I would want to be with. So I feel like those thoughts started to trickle in, along with other thoughts too. We have the 18 coming up in the reverse here. Yeah, the moon. We just had the moon, right? We had the moon in the up right here, and the moon is now coming up. Never heard this song. It's Cybertruck by Meek Mill, but we know the Cybertruck is bulletproof. It's like impenetrable. So maybe somebody was heartless, Leos. Maybe somebody didn't have maybe they were emotional closed off here, right? Because when I said Cybertruck, I'm thinking about what stood out the most. The spirit showed me is the fact that the Cybertruck is bulletproof, so it's impenetrable, but it can be penetrated, right? It's just certain calibers cannot penetrate it. If you know, you know. But anyways, I feel like this person maybe was like emotionally closed off here, blocked, cold, stubborn. I heard ruthless. Okay, I'm hearing ruthless. All right, give us like 2 more dice rolls on this, please, for this energy that Leo's in no contact with. The 9 again. Look, are you kidding me? The 9 in reverse again. All right, there. That's the same card, the same number we just got with the Hermit. Anything different here? Damn, no. Look, 9 in the reverse again. The same. So, okay, so maybe you guys realize that this was like, I hope that siren picked up on the camera. Damn, I hope that picked up. Yeah, it was like y'all realized y'all had to get the hell out of there because I'm just listening to the rate of the how fast that paramedic was traveling, and I feel like it was going pretty fast. And I feel like y'all had to get out of there pretty fast. So this person was a fast talker, right? Something like that here. Yeah, you could have looked at this person as a best friend, right? This person could have potentially been a best friend. The dice is now stopping on the 8 here. So that's us, right? The strength card. Oh, there it is. 8. All right. Strength card, right? And I feel like y'all had to keep y'all strength. Y'all had to keep y'all composure when whatever this tower happened, whatever this energy changed up with y'all. Because the tower is a change up, right? Good morning, J Miss G Exhale. Okay. So yeah, I feel like something changed up here real fast. Like that parrot, like that siren, not the siren, but the ambulance that just rolled by. Something changed up real fast on y'all. This person changed up on you real fast here. Something happened real fast. They a fast talker, smooth talker, like you know, something like that here. Let's get another one here because we just got the 9 twice. So let's see. We got the 15 here. Yeah, the devil. He is like, this bitch toxic as hell. This ninja toxic as hell. And I feel like this is why the reason for the no contact. It's because Leos, you're not aligned. You're not on the same frequency as this person is. Right? Leo, not at least not the Leos that I'm reading for. I'm reading for the high vibrational Leos. And the ones that are striving to do so. That's what I'm reading for. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Like, all right, one more. I know I said we were done, but we got the 16 in the reverse again, the tower. Damn. Now somebody's regretting letting their mask fall. No, we thankful. Leo's is thankful. All right. 20 on the side. I'm sitting in on a 20 on the side, judgment on the side. And this is why the tower is in the reverse. The tower came out upright, then the tower went back in the reverse, came back out in the reverse. All right. All right, so show me the person on Leo's mind. The person on Leo's mind. What's going on here with the no contact? I'm just reading the comments, y'all. Sorry. Anyways, thank y'all so much for being here. That's a lot of cards. Look, the lovers, like this lover thing keep coming up. It came up in yesterday's video like 3 times. Here's the 8 of Wands in the reverse here. This person wants to talk to you. Yeah, look, the strength card. The top of the deck. This person wants to talk to you, but they're avoiding doing it. Yeah, this is way too many cards. Page of Swords, 10 of Swords. Look, 2 of Cups. Look. 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Look, y'all just keep getting the same energy. Oh, I'm showing y'all look like there's the 8 of Swords. Y'all just keep getting the same energy, Leos. Kind of, sort of. Like, I'm ready for new energy for y'all. I know y'all probably ready for new stuff too, man. I'm tired of seeing the same shit for y'all. Yeah, it's established 1999. So the music just took it back. Because we were just listening to up-to-date music, and now Bone Thugs and Harmony is coming on from like, I don't even know when his album dropped. Possibly around 1999, 2000. I think this might have been their first EP, if I'm not mistaken. But now we're taking it back. I heard way back in time. So I don't know if y'all listen to the radio, but when that person comes on, when they start to play old school music, that's what they say. So I don't know what's going on here. Somebody, this person could be bringing up stuff from like the way past, like shit from 1999. Like, bro, that's 30 years ago. All right, not physical, but I'm just saying hypothetical. Like, it's just so long ago. So this person, likes to relive things from the past. Okay, so they're a fast talker and they bring up stuff from the past. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the sun. Like, they just try to talk about shit that's old. Yeah, the Empress, the Sun, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords. I don't know. Show me the person on Leo's mind, please and thank you. Show me the person on Leo's mind, please and thank you. Damn, look, the Devil. First card out. Over a mini decade ago. Yeah, exactly. So the first card out, y'all have the Devil card here, which we seen it in the dice just a minute ago. You guys could be dealing with something that was 15 years old. This person could act like a 15-year-old. I don't know, y'all. This person could be a Capricorn. Y'all let me know. But if it's not any of those things, then you feel like this person is toxic, which we talked about in the shuffle, in the dice rolling. All right, someone could be in something unhealthy. All right, there's the Eight of Swords again. Here's the Queen of Pentacles coming out again. Here's the Six of Cups coming up again. All right, stuck in the past. This person likes to be stuck in the past, y'all. They continue to manipulate situations. They manipulate the stories of other people. Not other people, but they manipulate y'all's story towards other people, Leos, in a manipulative way, right? And again, they talk about stuff, Six of Cups in the reverse, that happened in the past. They're stuck in the past. This person is not acknowledging your growth, the fact that you have healed, the fact that you have changed here, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like this is how y'all view this person here. We're going to ask how you view them or how they view you. So I feel like this is what y'all see about this person here. The Eight of Swords also came back out the deck again, Leos, okay? In denial, feeling stuck, a very confused person. You're just like, why are we still talking about, X, Y, or Z? Why is that still a thing? Why is that still an issue? Why is it still happening? Or this person could have been stuck in the past when it comes to somebody that they previously dealt with, right? And again, something like that here, there was a bunch of red flags. So this is why you're in no contact with this person. Because this person hasn't healed, they haven't grown. They continue to relive past cycles, past experiences. So they can't stop dealing with exes. They can't stop looking at you. This is like somebody's like, we're going to start fresh and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Right. But then a week or two later, they may bring up something from the past. And I get it. I understand that it takes time to stop doing those things. Right. But if you are recovering, recuperating, starting over, starting fresh, then if you're really focused on your new, you're fresh, then why are you still talking about your past? So that's a red flag for anybody, right? If you're on a date with somebody and they keep bringing up examples and experiences that they had with the past person, then chances are they're still probably talking to the past person. Obviously, they're not over the past person, right? Their mind is still stuck and consumed on the past person. So I feel like these were key factors of why you guys have moved forward. Or if this person, again, because I'm seeing like compare and contrast, it's like someone still compared you or compared the situation to their past, something like that here. Because they didn't feel like this situation could be any difference with I can make a difference, right? I think they've seen it as it can't be different. It just can't be different. You have to be just like all the rest of them. You just have to be. Right. But anyways, y'all have the Sun here and you also have the Empress. But it's like you felt really comfortable. You felt really compatible with this person. You felt like, again, this was somebody that you could possibly have built with. But at the same token, I feel like you guys stood on business because you guys know your worth, Leos. And you guys know that you are the Sun with the Empress. Right. You also got something better coming in as well too. Mm-hmm. Yippers. Yippers. Six of Swords is the bottom of the deck, y'all. All right, well, let's see. How does this person feel about Leos? How does this person feel about Leos? Show us this person, please. We just looked at Leo's energy. You pick what side of this on that you're on. Make sure you pick what side of the story that you're on, as I don't know. You could be, your feelings could be over here, Leos. I don't know. Even though I just asked, how did you look about this person or feel about the situation here? All right, so show us the person that Leo's in no contact with. What do they think about Leos? Of course, we're going to clarify, so don't worry. Show us this person, please, and thank you. How does this person feel about Leos? I kind of jumped up here. Queen of Swords, that you're very cutthroat here, Leos. They could be saying that you're not so nice. They could be saying that Leos are very outspoken, is what I'm actually hearing here. So they could say that about y'all. But let's see. How does this person... There we go. And these are flipped over. Leos, they feel about you, that you're just a heartbreaker, that you intentionally go around doing things to people. They think that you're hurt, that you're broken, that you're not fixable. There's something wrong with Leo, A lot of blaming here. They blame you for everything that they experience, Leos. I hope you know that. Okay? Yeah, the Seven of Swords and the Two of Swords. So this is somebody that does no wrong. They do no wrong. Everything is all Leo's fault. Leo lied about this. Leo didn't say that they were going to do that, but Leo did that anyway. I'm lost. I'm out of money here because it's Leo's fault here. It's like, everything is Leo's fault. Yeah, the Three of Cups. Leo just wants to party. Leo just wants to hang out. Leo just wants to, I heard not be productive here. All right, with the community friendship card here, the Three of Cups here. They may even be saying that some of y'all, this person, now it looks like they indirectly invited you to like a third party. That's what it looks like. It looks like they pulled you in, to a third party that you didn't even know shit about. Now, what that looks like is, hey Leo, would you what do you like? Say y'all out or something like that here. Yeah, the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands. All right, I picked up another card too. Yeah, the King of Wands. Four Cups, the Four Wands, and the King of Wands looking. It's like this person was like over there in the corner, like waiting for them to like nudge them over. Call, yeah, Leo's down. Leo's down. Yeah. And I feel like that will never happen, Leo, because Leo's, y'all don't share nothing. You barely want to share your food with your kids. When they asses ask to taste it or see it. But yeah, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Swords here. So what that looks like is that, they're like, Leos, would you ever consider, bringing somebody in? Would you ever consider wanting to, would you ever try it? Would you ever do it? It's like they're indirectly trying to invite you into a third party. That's what I see. It's like, don't you want to go out? It's like when your friend indirectly offers you up to, have, fellatios with people, or be intimate with people, like, because that's the kind of energy that they are in. Like, let's just say that, your bartender comes by or your server comes by or whatever the case may be, or you're out with your friends, right? And you see somebody that one of your friends think that this person is cute. And so they instead of them talking to the person, they'd be like, well, my friend wants to F you. Right. And you're like, I didn't say that. I did not say that. I said that they look nice. Yes. But I didn't say that I was going to do all that. It's kind of like that kind of energy where someone's inviting you to a third party. Right. The Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. For some of y'all, they're also saying that you had someone this whole time, right? So what that looks like is you break up with a person, right? And you honestly take time to heal yourselves or whatever, Leos, y'all been doing. Y'all just been chilling, right? And then you do actually meet somebody, and now you are hanging out with this person. This person may see it somewhere, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, they were dealing with them the whole time. They were talking to this so and so the whole time." That's what that's saying. Four of Wands, Four of Cups. They also feel like you never wanted to do anything with them. Okay, I'm just saying. Seeing it all is coming on. So I feel like whatever the story that this person is telling other people about you guys, Leos, it's giving like some seeing it all type of energy. Like you heard it all before, you seen it all before here, like whatever the case may be. Or this would be what they feel about your ass, Leos. Take it how it resonates. Give me one more for how this person feels about Leos here. Yeah, the Chariot in the reverse. It's interesting that it's coming up in the reverse here, because I feel like at the same time with the number 7 energy, like this person is pulling away, but this person also wants to see you. It's what it's giving me here. It's like they also want to see you. They don't want to see you, but they do want to see you. This person feels like it's this was like a waste of their time, a waste of their effort, or waste of their energy, a waste of, seeing you. I don't know. It's crazy because it's like they want to walk away. They're walking away from you guys, right? But they're also looking in their rearview mirror. But they're looking for you. They're checking for you. They're hoping that they see you. So they're seeing cars that you drive, Leos, and it's like they're checking to see if like that's you in the car. All right. I just got a notification on this phone here. They also check in to see if that's you. Yeah, the Three of Cups and the Chariot in the reverse here. All right, y'all. Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. We got G Herbo coming on. It's funny, I spoke about G Herbo yesterday, and he's coming on today. Sorry, y'all. I'm just checking for a clarified deck because I did not specifically pull a clarifier deck here, but we got plenty of them around. I just didn't know which one I wanted to use. All right, let's clarify this here, y'all. It's like y'all kind of both mirroring each other, honestly. You got some reversals. They have some reversals. What's the Chariot in the reverse? The Two of Cups. Didn't I tell y'all? They driving away, but they're looking in their rearview mirror at the same time. It's kind of strange. It's kind of weird. It's because they love you. Look, the Four of Cups. It's like y'all both didn't want to let something go here, but it's like y'all did anyway. The Two of Cups and the Four of Cups. Chariot in the reverse is the Two of Cups. What's the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse for your side, Leo? The Hierophant. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is the Hierophant. This is a bad contract that somebody's in, or somebody had a bad contract here, or this person got a bad contract here. Seven of Wands, you block this person out. The Temperance, Seven of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the High Priestess in the reverse. Somebody's marriage. Somebody's marriage may be challenged here. The Seven of Wands, the Page of Wands here. Someone could be challenging or thinking about something like that here. The Hierophant and the High Priestess are really close together, and they are divine counterparts. Okay, but there's also a Seven of Wands here. Maybe somebody wants someone to ignore their true divine counterpart here. That's a possibility as well, too. Because we obviously see that this Queen of Pentacles is in some kind of commitment here with the Hierophant coming up as well too, to clarify that. What's the Six of Cups in the reverse here on Leo's side? Oh, there's the Sun. Ace of Pentacles. And the Star card. Oh, which we already got. The Star card is coming out the deck, y'all. Six of Cups in the reverse is clarified by the Star card, the Sun, and the Page of Swords. So, yeah, someone's in a marriage or in a commitment here or something like that here, but that's not where they want to be. Where they want to be is, again, someone's on the side of the building. The example that I gave a little minute ago. You know, if you guys ever been in a city like, you know, New York, Chicago, LA, you know, well, not LA because it's always nice in LA. I'm hearing like Michigan, Detroit, whatever the case may be, wherever you're at, even if you're not in a city area, you could be even in a rural area. But when it's cold out, it's chilly out, and it's like you're in a shaded area, and you're wanting the warmth of the sun. You can't wait to hit that corner, right? When you see that sun glare at the top of the corner, and you're like, oh my God, I'm almost there, right? I know I'm not the only person that's walked around the city streets or, you know, a different town, neighborhood, whatever, right? And it's kind of chilly out. Like when I go to the Poconos all the time, it's chilly up there. But it's like when and it's more, up there, it's more open, it's more country, right? It's more open land, open. It's like more rural, so it's not like a major city area, but it's the same thing, man. Like once you get around that corner of that building and that sunlight hits you, you're like, God damn, that sun feels so good. Anyways, it's like someone's thinking about how good the sun feels. Someone's obviously they are around the corner. They're behind a cold building. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hierophant. They can't wait to get from behind this building, from out of this building, so they can feel the sun. They want to feel, yeah. So I don't know. Someone's thinking about that here. Six of Cups in the reverse here. Someone's wanting the warmth. Look, You Better Move's coming on by little Uzi Vert, and Uzi is a Leo, in case y'all don't know. Like somebody's like, you better move, right? And it's also like summertime when y'all sitting in front of when the sun is just beaming on you, and you gotta move that arm because, or your leg, or whatever it is, because the glare on you is just so, it's so strong, it's so intense. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Pisces here. Somebody could be a Pisces, man. That came out yesterday. And we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. What's this Eight of Swords here? The Eight of Swords is the Page of Wands. Somebody wants to take action. Somebody wants to move. They want to get free from this imaginary trap that they're really not even in. Right? Page of Wands. King of Cups. Yeah. If you don't know this person, Leo, then this is what's going on. But I feel like this is somebody that you know, because we're talking about no contact here. What's the Empress? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. You better move. You better move. So we got the sun coming up 2 times here. So you're always on this mind, all right? Always on its mind. Why did I say it? Is this not a human? Page of Cups here. The sun is the Page of Cups here. Congratulations, Leos. Okay. You guys are going to be having a little girl here. For those of you guys that are pregnant or expecting here. But we have the Eight of Cups here. We're both Leos. Eight of Cups, the Emperor, the Five of Cups here. Somebody's missing your ass. For sure they're missing you. Of course they would be missing the Empress. I mean, come on, it's the Empress. Who's coming in? What's this Knight of Swords coming in to say to the Empress here? Let's get one more on that. Did that flip over? It sounded like something flipped over. All right, so it jumped up and jumped back in. So I don't know if someone's fishing and you're like seeing fish jump out of the water and jump back in the water, because that card literally flipped over and it flip back over. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Somebody knows and realizes that they love you. Okay. Maybe somebody else knows that somebody loves you. Right? I don't know. But here's the Ten of Swords here. So for some of y'all let me know. Did this person go get in another relationship, or did they go get married here? Did they go what did they do? What happened? Because it definitely looks like that, but that energy keeps coming up here. So I don't know if that means that this person is getting closer to reality, if they're getting closer to having this breakthrough, this tower moment. All right, what's the devil? The Three of Swords. Yeah, I think so. Yes, another relationship. S. Thomas. All right. I used to know a girl named A. Thomas. Her name was Ashley. No work done. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here, Ashley. Definitely. I mean, I'm sorry, I said Ashley. I'm thinking about somebody that named Ashley was Ashley Thompson. But yes, thank you, Miss Thomas, for being here. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, because I've never seen you here before. And if you have been, then maybe this is the first time you're catching me live. But yeah, the Three of Swords is coming out. I feel like this devil or whoever's in this toxic marriage, toxic relationship situation, whatever they got going on here, someone just confirmed that someone's in another relationship. So whatever this is, however this is playing out, but that's what it's looking like to me. Like somebody was upset and they had their chest puffed out and they went elsewhere. They went out yonder, right, looking for greener pastures, looking for a brighter future. And then ain't nothing wrong with that. But I feel like somebody got it wrong. They got it wrong because and it's all wrong because they're in something else, but they got you on their mind, Leo's double suns, right? They're thinking about this commitment that they're in that's obviously not the greatest. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, and the Six of Cups is also in the damn reverse. So it's not the greatest here. But yet, I feel like this person puts up, they hang a drape around themselves and they walk into it before they leave out that house and, go out their day, go on with their day. But truly behind the scenes, behind that closed door, it's the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the Six of Cups in the reverse here, the Devil and the Three of Swords. This is why the Knight of Swords is coming towards this Empress with this Queen of Cup energy here. So somebody wants to express, like, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, Leos, I got it wrong. They may not even say that they got it wrong. They might say they fucked up. Will they take ownership? We will see. But let's see what's happening over here. Because this person, I did not tell you that y'all mirroring each other. You pull the Three of Swords, they pull the Three of Swords. Right? I feel like you both are saddened. Because I feel like deep down, y'all both know the truth. What's the Three of Swords for this person over here? Remember, they blamed you for everything now, Leos. Or this might be you blaming them for everything. I don't know. Oh my God. Six of Cups in the reverse. Are you kidding? They got the Six of Cups in the reverse here. So you thinking about them, they thinking about you. You reminiscing, they reminiscing. I feel like, again, didn't I say earlier, it's to the point where it's like you both, and maybe Leos, you probably be like, I ain't thinking about this person. You have been, because they are pulling on your energy. It's right here, right? And it's making this person think. Confirmation with that loud ass aggressive horn that was going down the street. It's like somebody was driving and blowing, like, fuck you, Jody. Jody, I hate you. I hate you, Jody. In this case, Leo, I hate you, Leo. All right, I feel like that's what it's kind of given, like that Jody, What was the name of that movie? Damn, when Jody ain't have a car, he was riding a bike. You know what I mean? I forget the name of that movie, but that's the movie that just came up. What's the Seven of Swords here? What's the Seven of Swords for them? The Moon, the Five of Cups. They regret lying. They regret, for some of you guys, possibly cheating. Whatever this Seven of Swords shit was they did, they regret doing it. All right, because the Moon and the Ten of Cups, this person misses, baby boy. Thank you. They're missing their family. Thank you. Hey, I didn't even say good morning, y'all. Hi, my moderators. How are y'all doing? Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, the moon and the 10 of cups. Like this person's thinking about their family. They're like, oh, I miss my family. If you guys have children with this person, if you don't have children with this person, maybe they learned that maybe somebody, you know, could have been a family or something like that here, or maybe somebody listened to their family. I don't know. Y'all take it how it resonates. You let me know what the fuck they did, but it's one of the such. They lied about liking you. They lied about wanting a family with you. They lied about maybe some of them already having the family. I mean, it's okay. It's 2025. I mean, personally, I don't like talking to people that got kids. I don't. I mean, nothing against the kids. Like, Trick love the kids. What he say, Trick Daddy, Trick love the kids. But I mean, Falcon loves the kids. But it's like there's always the possibility of someone not being strong enough to know where they stand at this point in time in their life, and that's the only reason why I say I don't really deal with people that got kids. But whatever. I'm not saying that nobody can't be strong and be like, no, put their foot down and, know what's up. But there's a lot of, I don't know. But anyways, there's something here around the family, about a family, missing a family, thinking about a family, wanting the family, listen to their family, regretting that the family told them to do whatever. It's like, I don't buy that either, because just because somebody says go rob the bank don't mean you fucking rob the bank, The thought would be nice, not even the thought, just the feeling of getting away with it, right? Would probably feel kind of cool, right? Grand Theft Auto, for those of you guys that do Grand Theft Auto. But I know that in reality, if I take my black ass out the door and really go rob a bank, then I'm gonna have all kind of shit on my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not even worth it. It's not even worth it. I'll just go and imagine, and play Call of Duty or, Grand Theft Auto or something like that. But no, this motherfucker really went out here and did it. Like, yeah, they didn't only talk about it, but they also took action. They did it. It's right here, because if they didn't do it, they wouldn't be in regret. Had they did the right thing the first time around, they wouldn't be feeling like this, right? And you wouldn't be feeling the way that you're feeling, right? Because you both pulled the 3 of Swords. You both pulled the 6 of Cups in the reverse. The 2 of Cups is here, right? Confirmation. You both are considering or would consider doing this again. And I say consider. It's a strong possibility because y'all are mirroring each other. The Chariot in the reverse and the 2 of Cups. Honey, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I see what's going on here. You can deny it all you want. I heard somebody say something slick. It's the truth, right? Whether you admit it or not, that's up to you. The 2 of Swords is pulling the Ace of Cups here. Exactly. Because you would do it again. You would think about doing it again. It's right here. Decision, 2 of Swords, Ace of Cups. You would consider it. And I know you would, because the 9 of Wands is here. It's like, bitch, this motherfucker. I see it right here. The 2 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Some of y'all definitely would. You would. But see, the difference is you wouldn't want nobody to know about it. You would do it in secret. Look, there's a 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. Like, if this person pursued enough and in the right way, I feel like you would consider it. You would. What's the 3 of Cups? The 3 of Cups is, yeah. I can't even turn the card over. After a break, after some time, you would. The 3 of Cups is the 4 of Swords. Yep. You'll try to go real slow with it. Yeah, the Death card. Hoping and praying that somebody changed here. 6 of Swords, Ace of Swords, Death. All right, let's get the outcome for y'all and see what's going on here. They're conflicted here. They're conflicted if they should do something about it, but I feel like they want to do something about it because I feel this conflicting energy, and which is making you guys feel conflicted here, Leos, too. Because if you guys are probably like, I wasn't really trying to think about that or wonder about that or curious about that here, I feel like y'all are really doing a good job with not wanting to, but the energy, it's still here because they're pulling on it or you're pulling on theirs or vice versa. So I feel like there's a mutual pulling back and forth, right? It's kind of like tug of war type of energy, and y'all both got really good teams on both sides, and it's like can't nobody get much out of it, right? It's not really going anywhere. It's kind of giving me that. All right, but somebody's getting ready to get tired of the tug of war here because we have the Three of Cups and we have the Four of Swords. All right, someone's getting tired of putting up this facade, putting up this persona that whatever. So I don't know whose side. It's like I just heard a ping. All right, whatever. But anyway, somebody's gonna give in. I don't know who's gonna give in or what's gonna give in, but whatever. Let's pull another deck here, and we're gonna see. Matter of fact, let's go here. Let's see what the hidden truth is between y'all mother suckers. Let's see what's the hidden truth between y'all mother suckers. Thank y'all so much for being here. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm seeing very true. I enjoy him, but any problems, she might spin the block. Somebody might spin the block. Checkmate. Somebody said checkmate. All right. Somebody might be spinning the block here. Somebody is in checkmate. All right. Somebody saying it's on point. Reading's on point. But let's see. Your intellect arouses me. Okay. So I don't know how they know that you're smart, Leos. I don't know if this is they just know that you were smart from when they were talking to you, or I don't know. Look, I want to start over is flipped over. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you that your ass right here? The Two of Swords and the Ace of Cups. I want to start over. I can't make it up. I am patiently waiting. Not they being aggressive. Come on. Sit your entitlement ass down. I can't get my cushion right. They waiting. All right. I am patiently waiting. I don't know, Leos. Maybe they waiting for you to wave the flag. I don't know, or wave the towel. So I don't know. Should we wave the towel, Leos, and give the signal? Like they're waiting for your signal, Leos. All right. I just heard a loud ship horn. Land home. Right. They waiting to drop their line, Leo. Like they waiting for the flag from you. Ring the bell for the signal, Leos. Are you? They waiting to see if the candle is lit in the front window type shit. Underground Railroad type shit. Do Leo have the porch light on for me? Bitch, this ain't Motel 6. Did Leo leave the back light on for me? Is the candle lit in the front window for me? Did Leo throw some logs in the fire pit or, the fireplace? Do I see smoke coming out the chimney? I don't know. This is what they waiting for, Leos. They waiting for the sign. They're waiting for you to tell them that they're starting over. I don't know. What else is going on here with these two? Damn, Leos. I have trouble with intimacy. Okay, yeah, I feel like they're having trouble with their fucking hand. It's probably getting carpal tunnel or shit because they keep, or I don't know what are y'all doing out there. I don't know who's doing what. I don't know who's but this is why they having trouble with intimacy because they gotta be intimate with themselves, Leos, and they don't want that. They want to be intimate with you. right? So I don't know. Somebody's tired of, swiping or the other thing. Okay. You didn't see my tears. Yep. They crying in the shower you know, while they're doing that. Whatever, they're crying. You didn't see their tears, Leos. They're like, you don't know how bad you hurt me. You don't know how I felt, what I went through. You don't know what you did to me, Leo. Okay. All right. That's what they saying. You didn't see their tears. You didn't see their pain. Yep. I still feel the pain. It's not funny. I'm not laughing at nobody's pain, right? Because heartbreak is so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. But this is what's coming out because I told y'all. That's why I was like, fake crying. This person might have been fake crying, right? To make you feel bad or something like that here. Or maybe Leo, your ass is fake crying. I don't know. Which one was it? Damn, I'm trying not to laugh. Shit. I still feel the pain. They still feel the pain, Leo. You still feel it. They still feel it. Okay. What's coming out here? I don't know why this happened. All right, somebody got amnesia now. Mr. or Mrs. I don't do wrong. I'm not the problem. You're the problem. I'm right. You're wrong. Right? Matilda shit. I'm big. You're small. I'm smart. You're dumb. That type of shit. They acting like they don't know what happened. I'm not financially stable. The world is not financially stable. I mean, we can, hope to have hundreds and thousands in the bank, but I feel like that's, not really the reality for a lot of people. I miss seeing you. Didn't I just tell y'all that a little minute ago? I miss seeing you. All right, y'all. I can't be with you. So I don't know who's playing games here. I feel so drawn to you. Do I still have a chance? I wonder, how do you feel? I see life differently now. Does this person got a mental issue? Or I don't want to say, I don't want to ask if you do, Leo, but do you? I don't know. Something not right here. Cuz again, it's like this chariot, like the car in the reverse here, the chariot in the reverse is like someone's leaving, but yeah, they're looking in the rearview mirror hoping that you jump out and be like, okay, like, it's kind of giving that. But because you didn't do that, Leos, and I feel like Leo, you would never do that. I don't think Leo would ever do that. I mean, maybe for the right person, but this was a lot of red flags here. This was a lot of flags here, and this energy, and your energy, their energy, whatever. But that's what I see. Like this person, they're upset because you didn't come after them. You didn't chase after them. I don't know, or maybe vice versa. Maybe you did, and maybe y'all wanted this person to chase after you. Whatever. However, I don't care. But let's get here with the angel. What is this? The romance angels. But this is what's going on. This is why it's no contact. Because I feel like someone played games, even though the Five of Swords didn't come out. But I definitely feel like somebody's like conflicted here. I don't. Again, this three energy here. Like someone's conflicted about whether it's they're conflicted with their sexuality or, hey, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Ring the bell so that way you get notified when I post or go live. But thank you so much for being here. But there's a confliction here. Someone's really conflicted here. And Leo's is falling on their side, okay? Or this side. Because y'all are right here, right in front of the camera. Right? No shade to them, I don't want to put them in the corner, but nobody puts Leo in the corner. But yeah, I feel like this is what happened here. I feel like there's some kind of three energy here, right? I don't know what this is. I don't know if this was threesomes or just another person here. The Three of Cups, it could have been family, it could have been friends, it could be, children, it could be whatever. But we got children. It says your love life is being affected by children, right? So it could have been somebody's child that's like, I don't want you to be with them, mommy. I just want to be you and me. So I don't know. It could have been something like that here. I don't know. You take it how it resonates. New love was at the bottom of the deck, though. We'll see if it comes out. Sorry, I forgot to put the phone on silent. I just got a call. My apologies. But yeah. So it could be somebody's child too. It says you deserve love, Leo. You are lovable. All right. So you do deserve love, and I need you to know that you deserve love and that Leo, you are lovable. So someone could have been making you guys feel like you're not lovable. You're just not. You're just impossible. No one would ever be with you, with a person like you, or someone like you. Whatever, however, whatever the cruel words may have been said to you guys. All right, is not true. All right, because you guys have the inner beauty, right? You're faithful with yourself and with your divine, and you are a positive thinker, Leos. Correct? Correct. Because you're not afraid to be great. You know that the best that you gave is enough. Okay, so don't beat yourself up. If this was you and this didn't work out with you and this person, Leos, you gave your best. All right, I feel like you always give your best because we rule the heart. So Leos will always show up, you know, with their heart space. All right. So don't believe it, Leos. They're lying if you're hearing anything other than the such. All right. It says this could be the one. Bitch, where? All right. It says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So I don't know, Leos. Who did you just meet, or who have you met that you feel like there is a connection there, but nothing may not have happened yet? I don't know who this person is. We're gonna ask though. We're gonna ask who the one is. It says stay optimistic about your love life here. It says positive thinking. Well, I'll be damned. There it is again. There it is again. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I don't know why y'all think I just be saying stuff to be saying stuff or because maybe it sounds good. I don't know. I'm just trying to tell y'all what the laws of attraction is. All right, and what they are. All right, faithfulness and positive thinking. So let's see. Who is we didn't get y'all a closing message as well too, but let's see. Who is this who is this one? Or this could be the one. Who could be the one? I don't know. Y'all got a lot of signs out here. You got Aquarius out here, you have Scorpio out here, you have Pisces out here, you have 2 Leo cards out here. You have Taurus out here. You have, I said Pisces already. Cancer out here. Scorpios out here. I'm hearing Virgo. There's no Virgos on the card. I mean, on the table, but I'm hearing Virgo. But it could be a Virgo for some of you guys. All right, but yeah, that's all I see. But let's see what's coming out. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Who is this person that Leo has already met? All right, so you have an Aquarius showing up here. Okay. And we also have a Venus out here. So Taurus, Libra. Rod Wade is coming on right now. 25. So somebody maybe 25 years of age, or somebody's birthday could be on the 25th here. Don't necessarily have to be, but they could be. Rod Wave is on right now, though. Oh, there's a Neptune card that's flipped over as well, y'all. All right. Pisces energy. Let's see. Okay, so you got an air sign out here, y'all. Okay. We have a Saturn energy out here. Oh yeah, that was out here too. The devil came up. Mm-hmm. Capricorn energy. Oh, and there's Cancer energy too. If I didn't say Cancer, Cancer is out here. All right, so Saturn is Capricorn energy, y'all. And then we also have Mars energy. All right. Aries energy. Oh yeah, Aries did come up too. All right. Let's see. Who could be this person? Who could be the one? Who could be the one? So I don't know if this is one of the persons that y'all were dealing with, Leos, if this is one of their zodiac signs. Take it how it resonates here. All right. Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, Capricorn. Oh, yep, there's Leo. Leo's shooting out the deck for y'all. Oh, and now this came out too. All right. Pisces, Neptune. I don't know if that was already out here or if it just came out. But yeah, Pisces at the bottom of the deck. Y'all got something serious with a Pisces. Here's that Cancerian energy too at the bottom. Last shuffle, Libra. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, y'all have Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. All right, y'all. So let's get y'all a closing message from Spirit, and we ready to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for being here. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I love that hair color too. Is that like a platinum? It looks platinum, your hair on your picture. It's beautiful, by the way. I love that color. I love that color. I love when I see people that have that color. I think it's platinum. Let me know. I think it is. I know it's yours, but what's the color of it? It looks like it's platinum. It looks like gray or something like that. But I love that. I love that. And you're welcome. It looks amazing. It looks good on you. Okay. I feel like not everybody could like get away with that hairstyle. You call it gray. It looks platinum, baby, but you go. That thing is fire. Okay. And god damn, don't hurt them. You look like you wear like those mid boots too, like mid boots to like knee boots. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. All right. Anyways, let's get y'all a closing message from Spirit here, please and thank y'all. All right. She said, "Yep, I know. I can see it. I see it. Dripping ain't playing with the drip. Okay, you came to slay, baby. You stepping out. Okay, fashionably well dressed, and you look nice. All right, but we have free spirit. It says to be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. All right. So be a free spirit, Leos. I feel like y'all, you know, let's get y'all another one here. Let's get y'all one more. So I feel like y'all are free spirits, but I feel like y'all ain't that fucking free. You ain't that freely with your spirit, Leos. I feel like y'all are a free spirit, but y'all not overly freely with your spirit. I mean, I'm a Leo sun sign, and I know, like, for me, I'm gonna speak for me. I have my moments, right? When I love people, I love everybody, but I have limits with my energy being around other energies, especially if they are confirmation with my phone pinging, especially if they are questionable energies, right? That I'm around. So I don't know. It's like I could feel it. Like people when I'm around them, sometimes I could feel their thoughts and it just be like, okay, it's time to go. It's time to go. So let's pull one more. Oh, we should have asked who this bitch that's missing, y'all. Do y'all care? Do y'all even care? And I should probably do Leo's dealing with all signs, but I need to cut the reading down a little bit more for that. So y'all might be getting ready to start to get shorter videos just so I can incorporate all signs at the bottom. I mean, at the bottom, at the end of the video. Leos, you might feel like you're at the bottom, but you're about to go to the top, baby. At the bottom of the deck, y'all have love, and somebody said nope, that they don't care about who's over there missing Leos. Okay, so we won't. All right, it says strength. It says you are being guided to the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. All right, there you go, Leos. So incorporate more of a free spirit. All right, we are going to read love because this is flipped over and it's at the bottom of the deck. All right, so your strength, free spirit. We have love. It says live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. All right. I said this yesterday in the video. Love always wins. Love always conquers, and it will continue to be that way because that's how it's ordained to be. All right. So, Leos, I thank you guys so much for being here. Like, comment, subscribe. All the new people, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank y'all. I don't know. Is that a heart? Am I doing it right? There we go. That looks more like a heart. Okay. Hey, love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for being here. Like, comment, subscribe. If you need anything from me, look down in the description box. Thank you for your donations in advance. But that's all I got. Personal readings are on sale, by the way, though, y'all. Okay. Hardship readings are available as well. So if you know somebody that's having a hardship, because we don't say certain things around here, so we just have hardships, right? For those of us that know what that is. But anyways, y'all, I gotta go. Thank y'all.